Wonder Diamond, South India's largest lab-grown diamond brand, stores at Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore and Hyderabad.
Hello and welcome to galattaplus. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Pradeep Ranganathan's Love Today, starring the director along with Ivana, Sathyaraj and Radhika Sarath Kumar. Now, on the surface, this film is about the apparent shallowness of love today. When people in earlier generations fell in love, there was an automatic assumption that the couple either fell for each other and then got to know about each other, or they got to know about each other and then fell in love. I'm not saying that love in those generations was pure. There was porn even then. When guys got together, there were extensive discussions about the anatomy of actresses. When girls got together, there was talk about the hotness quotient of guys. And yet, as far as the couple in love was concerned, they stayed true to one another and the relationship was based on trust. Now, I don't want to get all sociological on you, but maybe one of the reasons for that trueness and trust was the fact that there wasn't as much pressure on people who were single. Even if you didn't land a boyfriend or girlfriend, you knew you'd end up with an arranged marriage, and there was no harm in that. But today, almost 20 years after Shankar's Boys had the hero sing Yenakoru girlfriend Venumada, girlfriend illa varke waste allava, I think there is a lot of pressure among youngsters to be partnered. And that's the point we see Uttaman and Nikita at. These are the characters played by the director and Ivana. They do some sweet talking by the beach, they get matching jewelry and they have matching love songs as ringtones, but they hardly seem to know anything about each other. Even the topic of exes, which is usually something people in love almost always talk about, seems to have been unexplored. Now add to this shallow love concept the presence of the smartphone and you get a theme that is pure genius. It is no accident that the first time we see Uttaman, it is through his reflection on the screen of a new phone, because that is the mirror through which everyone sees and evaluates themselves today, and I mean everyone. But unlike a mirror, there is more beneath the surface of a smartphone. It is possibly the most accurate record of who you really are. So when Sathyaraj, the girl's father, asks Uttaman and Nikita to exchange their phones, that's his condition for their marriage, he's really asking them to know each other beyond the surface. But like in Comali, Pradeep Ranganathan is better at coming up with concepts than in fleshing them out. I'm not asking for a deep examination of love today, but almost every point is steered towards a joke or a cuss word or a bit of sensationalism or a urinating kid. Take Tiruchitrambalam. The premise was dark. A boy has a dysfunctional relationship with his father, he screws up his own career to spite his father, and so on. But there was also a balance of humor. The film juggled both layers beautifully. The writing in Love Today is all over the place and also way too long. The scenes are more like setups for punchlines, and that's not wrong, but if you just want easy Tom and Jerry style gender jokes, then why pick this theme? For a film made for today's youth, there is a lot of surprisingly conservative material. The hero brings up the topic of virginity. The heroine seems shocked when she realizes guys watch porn. A giant metaphor about a mango seed seems right out of the 1960s, and the gigantically emotional climax seemed to belong to another movie altogether. Another aspect that really bothered me was that the hero and the heroine seem so shady in some ways. He says he's making a short film and he asks women to send him pictures. She has other men that she calls baby and darling, which is not wrong, but just seems weird in the context of this movie and her character. The hero is part of a fake Instagram account used by many others to harass women. Where does one draw the line between being young and foolish and having some kind of inner moral code? There's a very touching scene where Uttaman's mother, played by Radhika Sarath Kumar, asks him why he's chatting with other girls even after he's with Nikita. He says the reason is that if she leaves him or cheats on him, at least he won't feel like a loser because he has been cheating too. I was both shocked and saddened by this revelation. Is this what love today is like? Is this the immense pressure today's youngsters find themselves under? Is this how they reassure themselves about their self-worth? Man, it must be insane to live like that, saying that you're in love and yet sensing that you may be dumped and therefore pursuing other openings on the side. Pradeep Ranganathan wants to say a lot. He wants to say so much that the script spills over with flab. In a scene with a beggar, he wants to show that smartphones contribute to hypocrisy in society. In the scenes with Yogi Babu, he wants to milk easy tears from the audience by showing how smartphones can damage your self-esteem. first through an overheard conversation, it's actually a conference call, and then later through a friend's WhatsApp group. There are a few laughs, sure, but the real hero of the film is Yuvan Shankar Raja, whose wonderfully featherlight score makes the jokes seem better and makes the serious scenes seem more weighty. This is also a much better production than Comali, and it has been directed better too, but the writing is where everything stops. The film's real conflict is not the one between boy and girl, but the one between the theme and the way it's been fleshed out as a screenplay. And that's it about Love Today. If you like this video, do subscribe to Galattaplus and see you soon at the movies.
Wonder Diamonds, South India's largest lab-grown diamond brand, stores at Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore and Hyderabad.